Hello friends, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Kaden, and today we are planning out the week of February 7th through the 13th. Yeah, 7th through the 13th. I never remember the days. I literally look at my calendar right before every time and cannot remember the days. I just know it's the next week, which is the 7th through the 13th. So let's plan it out. We're in my Makselife A5 daily planner. Also, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I would love it if you would please consider doing that. And please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Let's go plan. This week I'm using kit MK407, and this is sheet R1, which is the Makselife A5 daily sheet from Planner Kate. I chose this kit because it is a little Valentine's-y, because on Saturday and Sunday it has the hearts, but it is not the Valentine's kit that I want to use for Valentine's Day week. The one that I want to use for Valentine's Day week matches the monthly kit that I used. So this is the week before Valentine's, so I thought this would be a good kit to use. The first thing I'm going to do, like I have been with the other videos with these kits, is take the date dot numbers. Now this week we have two different colors. We have this darker purple and this lighter purple. One needs to go on the daily strips and one needs to go on the weekly strip that'll go right here for the weekly overview. And I'm kind of leaning towards doing the lighter color over here. So we're gonna start off with the 7th. Let's just see what it looks like. Hold on. So here's, yeah. I think because it's the same color as the strip. Now the only thing is you can tell if I don't get the dot down perfectly. I mean, I guess you always can, but it's a white background dot, and then this dot here is a white dot. But I'm just going through and labeling that. This week is kind of chill. I don't know. What does chill mean for me? Let me know. I always forget to ask, but I always want to know, and then I ask kind of at the end. Let me know, what do you have going on this week? What are your plans for the week? By the time you're seeing this, it will be Thursday, so the week's practically halfway through. You're heading into the weekend. What do your weekend plans look like? As of now, I am potentially going to Memphis. Memphis is where the closest IKEA location is, and I have picked out a new desk. My mom's gonna get me a new desk, which is really kind of her. I'm just really blessed to have family that is so supportive of me, not just like financially, but also they support me as I'm like following my dreams. They've encouraged me to pursue law school and just college, and they were there for me throughout my medical treatments. I'm just really blessed, and I think a lot of times I don't always say like I don't always think about it, but like I should express how thankful I am more often, because I'm really fortunate to have family. But anyway, so my mom is she's getting me a new desk, and it's not even about like buying the desk, but she was able to pinpoint, hey, the desk you've got probably isn't big enough for law school. You want something bigger. And so she's like helped me pick one out, and we picked one out from IKEA. But the problem is the desk is actually fairly affordable for a desk, in my opinion, but the shipping is even more than the desk is. Can y'all believe that? I can, because shipping's outrageous. So we are making a trip to Memphis. Memphis, growing up, was like 4.5 hours, no traffic, and potentially like 5 hours. And it was just not somewhere that we went often when I was a kid. I became more accustomed to it when I was in treatment, because my transplant team is in Nashville, Tennessee, which was, Memphis is the halfway point between home and big Nashville. So I became more accustomed to it. I've never drove in Memphis though, and I haven't talked about it with Brooke, but I'm gonna offer to drive only because I'm familiar with the city. We're just going for the day because where we live now is just like 2 hours away, so we can do that. We don't have to worry about like a hotel or anything like that. So we're going to actually go to Rendezvous. She has not been, and it's just like a Memphis essential. If you haven't been to Rendezvous, I feel like it's so touristy to say I'm going to go to Rendezvous, but it's good, and you know, I feel like it's something everyone should experience. So we're gonna go to IKEA. That's my weekend plans. That's kind of the excitement. I guess when you start working a job, I'm so tempted to always say a 9 to 5, but an 8 to 5 job, the excitement in your life transitions to dinner plans and weekend plans. And it's funny because my evenings, I feel like last week filled up fast because that was the only time I had for any sort of social life. So it was like, okay, yeah, I can grab dinner. Yeah, I can grab dinner. And I generally go to like the same spot, and I feel like the people there are like, she's always here with new people. But anyways, so there are my date dots. Okay, I got all of my labels down. I went ahead and wrote out the date here, and then my focus for this week is kind of simple, but I just want to focus on being happy. I have been just allowing myself to get caught up in the small things here lately, and I don't know. I mean, I don't think that necessarily just writing being happy is gonna fix everything, but it's just a little reminder like, hey, be happy. So there's that. I think we all kind of go through ups and downs, and I'm just kind of meh about a lot of things right now, and I don't ever want to have any sort of negativity here on my channel, but I also want to be like real with y'all, and you know, sometimes life is just hard. Life is just hard. I went ahead and wrote out some things that are happening this week on these little labels. The first thing is on Tuesday, we have a meeting for the nonprofit my sister and I founded, the Unseen Faithful. I call it TUF. At some point I have to just start saying TUF, but I feel like maybe people don't totally know what that is yet. So we have a meeting. We have one every month on the second Tuesday of the month. So we have that on Tuesday night. And then what else do we have? On Saturdays when I'm going to Memphis, but I'm actually going to take 2 little of these dot stickers. I was going to use the color dot markers that I've got, but it comes with these stickers, so why not use those? And I want to make a note of 2 errands I need to run early that morning. The first is USPS. I have mentioned before that I have some planner stuff I am getting rid of, and I'm going to post about it this week, and then I have work from 8 to 5, so I won't be able to go to the post office during the week. So I'm going to start posting probably mid to end of the week, and then go to the post office early that morning. And then also I need to go to the local coffee shop because I ordered some chocolate covered strawberries. I thought that it would be a nice like Valentine's treat, and I thought I would order them. You could pick up Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And I opted for early morning, or I'm sorry, you could pick up Friday, Saturday, or Monday. Monday's Valentine's Day. I opted for early Saturday morning because we're going to Memphis, and I thought I would have those as like a little treat or snack for Brooke and I to have. And what else do we have? On Thursday, I have some doctor's appointments. So I guess, let me write like, how can I do... What if I do like work and the hours that I work? Oh, I don't like this at all. I don't like this. I have just ruined my spread. Okay, regroup, hold on. So we have a few options. I was going to write like my work hours here, but I feel like that was not it. I'm torn now on what I can do because this whiteout is also not it, and it's very, very obvious. I mean, I can always kind of put stickers over it. What I was going to do, and somebody did it, I kind of feel like it was KDK Plans or Handkin Plans on Instagram. They did a strip. Let's just try this again. No big deal. I'm gonna alternate the colors. So let's do this other purple right here. And these are just the mild liner highlighters. Okay, that was not what I envisioned. And then let's see, if I pull this up, this is supposed to be so simple, but trying new things, not always so simple. So the idea was just to write when I work, which is kind of silly because it's 8 to 5 every day except for the one day that I have the doctor's appointments. And so that's what made me want to note this, is because I have these doctor's appointments on these stickers. So let's put this back down for Tuesday. And then here are the appointments I have. I am going to see a cardiologist on Thursday, and then I have like a weekly appointment afterwards. I just paired those up. So I work 8 to 9:30, and then 2 to 5. And then on all the other days, it's 8 to 5, 8 to 5. I don't love this. But you know what? Having a new planner is just like trial and error. And you learn. The only other thing is I have some family that's going to be in town Friday night. They're just here for the night and they're going to a concert, and they asked me to drop them off and pick them up so they don't have to deal with parking. So I wanted to note that, and we're probably gonna have dinner. And that is the weekly overview. Oh, I did want to put a couple things up here. Let's see. Okay, on Monday, I need to make a graphic for this meeting so that I can share that on social media. I can just be like, hey, we've got a meeting. And I also need to email my nurse and ask her if she will send my records over for my cardiologist. So let's see, tough graphic, and then email Tracy. So these little dots kind of represent tasks that need to get done on those days, whereas this is a set time. This is at 6 p.m. This is at 10 a.m., noon. This is at 5 p.m. This is kind of all day. Set times, events. And then these are just kind of tasks, like picking up the strawberries is a task. Emailing my nurse is a task. So I hope that kind of makes sense. Okay, now let's move on to the goals. I think I might try something new. Usually what I do is I put the stickers down, and then off of camera, I write in my goals, and then I come back on the camera and tell you about my goals. What I might do is off camera, write my goals, and then come back on camera and tell you about them as I'm putting the stickers down, so we can talk about that. I'm always trying to like kind of plan out what I'm going to talk about when in these videos. So we'll go ahead and put this little label down, and let me figure out what my goals for the week are. So that is one thing that I really love about this kit, is it comes with the daily headers, the weekly stickers, and the weekly goals. You get everything that you need for the whole week, and it really is great. So for my personal, that's mostly my mental health, and my therapist asked me to, she gave me like a homework assignment, which I love. I'm like, I want homework, give me homework, which is crazy, but she gave me a homework assignment to work on this list of like my ideal self. So I need to work on that. For fun and recreation, that's the Daily Kaden, and I am launching a new blog series on thedailykaden.com. I had a video up on Monday about it. It's questions for Kaden. It's an advice column, so I'm launching that, and I'm really excited about that. For work and learning, that's my writing for my book, my big writing project, and I'm working on edits. So I decided, instead of like saying I want to edit this much, I just set a goal on what I want to edit. I need to finish making grammatical edits. So my editor goes through and leaves comments, and then I have to go in and apply all those comments. And a lot of the comments are really easy to adjust. It'll be like, add a period here, or you misspelled this, or fix a space, or like just grammatical edits, and those are really easy. And then afterwards I will need to go back in and like kind of work on the content edits, which are a little more difficult, but I can do the grammatical edits. I can knock through those really fast, and I can do it like while watching TV, because it's just like change this to 2 sentences, or just grammatical things, because when you write something so big, it's hard to have your grammar perfect. And then for my family, I want to fill out my birthday calendar. I'm trying to get better about birthdays. For health and wellness, last week I wrote that I wanted to dance twice. I have this like online dance program as my workout program right now, and I didn't do it any. I'd like to think I'm going to do it once this weekend, but I didn't any. So as silly as it is to say I just want to work out once, the goal to do it twice didn't happen. So I'm going to make it a little more attainable and then build from there. And there's no shame in having small goals if that's what it takes to build it back up. So my goal is to work out one time. And I think it's just because I've gotten out of habit. We had the holidays and then I moved and I started my new job. And anyways, and then for spiritual, I wrote try mornings because I'm having a hard time finding a good time of day to consistently work on my devotionals. So I've been trying to do it in the evenings, but truthfully, I get home and I'm just kind of meh about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do it later. It'll just take like 5 minutes when really I need like 15 to 20. And then next thing I know, I need to go to bed. And I just haven't been getting it done. So I'm going to try working on that in the mornings. We'll see. I don't know if that's the answer. No financial goals for the week. And then physical environment, I'm getting my new desk. So that's my physical environment goal. And sometimes my things aren't always like goals. It's more so just like things that are happening. Last week, I think I wrote like new therapist because I was getting a new therapist. But there is the weekly action items. Here are the weekly plans, and then my daily pages are set up and ready to go, and this is what really helps me so much. I reference this page and this page throughout the week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!